Howdy, folkses. Vile Mike here. Just trying to move some stuff around real quick. Yes, I am at the storage unit. Yay! Because I finally was able to get a haircut. Um, Sci-Fi Nation was actually on the panel earlier, but it was too early for me to go live, and then he left. So I don't know if he's going to return, but we'll see. I see Richie Pools in the chat. How you doing, Richie? And let's see. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let's see. We'll use this particular coffee mug, the Doctor Who one, where the TARDIS is supposed to be. Yeah, there. I'm not pulling a bird. It was at 9 o'clock. Oh, maybe that won't work. All right. Just for shits and giggles, I thought maybe I'd buy something for the storage unit to help with the coffee streams because coffee goes cold. So I bought this little thing. It's a little coffee heater, you know, but the coffee mug doesn't fit on the black surface that actually warms up. So maybe that won't work. Do I have a smaller coffee mug? Does that one fit? Oh, that one fits like just perfectly. So I might have to use this one. So make sure that nothing fell in it while I was in here. But I'm going to let it warm up for just a little bit because the mug is cold because it's cold in here. Coffee's hot though. I mean, I could try to see if it'll keep it warm. No, not much at the moment. We'll see if this thing works to keep the coffee warm while I'm here. Well, since no one's on the panel and not much is going on in the chat, I could try to show off some of the stuff I picked up recently. I did pick up some more of these guys. One of my stores had them on discount, so I was like, screw it. I'll buy them, hold on to them for a while, and post them when they make some money or when they're worth more money. Of course, I gave a bunch of them to my nephew for Christmas, and I kept some of them for myself. Yes, Parrot Head, we can deduct 500 points from Pickles, even though we're not doing Jeopardy today. So, and yeah, I did since I got like 3 of this guy and a couple of this guy. I gave these are ones I gave to my nephew as well as I kept some for myself. So there's more than that, but not some of them are still down in the car. And then little stuff like this, little Halo binders. You know, since the school season is no longer in priority. These were on discount, so I was like, screw it. I'll buy some of those. They had different ones. I know the reflection from the lights is bad, but that was some kind of interesting. I'll probably do another big Halo box like I did before, and just wait till I get enough of them, Halo stuff, to put it all in there. Like, there's a good Master Chief one. So let's see. Oh, this is the big thing that I thought was really cool that I picked up. And you may have seen some people online actually showing that they got one for Christmas, because I saw at least two people on Twitter post that they got one of these. So it's the Star Trek VCR game. Well, it's one of them. It's a Klingon challenge. Oh crap! I'm gonna break your TV, Richie. It's gonna destroy your TV. Let's see. I didn't really look at this too much when I picked it up, and I haven't had a chance to really go through it. But you know, nice long instructions for everything. Let's see. We have the Enterprise D game board. That way it's straight. For some reason, the shuttle bay has security. The brig is in the starboard or the port nacelle. The science lab is in the port nacelle, or the starboard nacelle, sorry. With the cargo bay and shuttle bay, well, if you're talking about the main shuttle bay, that's about the right spot almost. But yeah, I guess it has to go the other way. Let's turn this stuff around so I can just put it all back. There we go. But this is one of the reasons I did pick it up, because the game has all these little stickers that you're supposed to do when you're setting up the board for the first time. And if you notice, they're all there except one, which is located on the spinner. So the person who originally bought this put one sticker on the spinner and put the spinner together, but didn't really seem to do anything else with it. So and god dang, there's a lot of loose stuff in here. I should have probably cleaned this out before I did this. Oh, how to host a mystery. Let's see. Oh, these are kind of cool. Let's see if I can find all those. Maybe before I sell this thing, we can actually put together a game and try to play it somehow. Maybe get the Vile Child and some of the other San Diegans together. Because I do know that someone has put the VHS tape, which is, whoops, see if I can get it out. There's so much stuff covering it right now. There we go. That's the VHS tape, but someone has made a digital copy and put it onto YouTube, so we could easily check that part out. So we'll put that back. Oh, that's not good. I just made more of a mess. Yay. Let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna. I might not have to play, or I might not be able to play it with Caddy, because apparently it comes with phasers. She might try to steal the one. But these are actually kind of cool. These are tricorder pieces. I've never seen that before. And it's even cool because they're double-sided, so they actually have the back of the tricorder on the back. And they're thick. I don't know if you can tell through the camera. So I'm assuming those slots on one side are for something. But again, I've never played the game before, so I have no idea. Let me know in the chat if you've actually ever played this game. Let's see. There's little. Oh, I think that's what these are supposed to go into. Hey, Elihu. Looks like there's little isolinear chips. That one says level 5, so I'm guessing it's supposed to go into the tricorder like that. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Dang, there's a lot of stuff in here. And actually, let's do this real quick. In case anyone wants to join in. Because I don't know if Elihu saw the original tweet. It was 2 hours ago, so. But these, look, this just says computer access. I'm guessing these are like the manual cards. At either clock time above, the main computer experiences a power surge. Receive 2 free turns. I might have to watch a video of other people playing it first so I get the gist of how it's supposed to be played. Because there are lots of these little things, like little things like that that say, you know, ranks on the other side. So I have no idea what those are for, but I'm guessing to give each person a different rank. There's another one. Little bridge modules, which I'm guessing go on the bridge of the board. And let's see. Oh, they say things like, oh, okay, I don't know if the thing can see it with the lights. You stun so-and-so. Kavak. You receive a Medal of Valor. Or computer malfunction. Bridge access denied. And then it's got, that's actually kind of cool how they cut these out like that, but these are little Klingon emblem cards. And of course, they've also got holodeck cards. So god dang, there's a lot of stuff with this game. It looks like it's all here though. I'll have to verify. Yeah, it's mostly just wood. A lot of storage facilities are pretty cheap out here because they kind of just put it all up so the land actually makes some money. But I'm not complaining because it keeps the price low as well. Oh, I like how it came with a little card that says cards made and printed in Canada for Decipher Inc. So this was a Decipher product. I didn't know that. I don't know if anyone out there ever played the Star Trek customizable card game, but that was also Decipher. They also made the Star Wars customizable card game as well, and a couple other Star Wars card games. So let's see. What else is in here? More of these computer access cards. Put those where they need to go. Access, computer access. Another holodeck card. Sorry, this is really exhilarating watching, I'm guessing. Watching somebody organize a Star Trek game. I just hadn't gone through it before, so. All the holodeck cards, more of these computer access cards. Oh, here are the stands. So we got the character stands, all multicolored and bright. And there's a dice. Interesting. So there's a spinner and a dice. Oh, and here are all the other isolinear chips, and I dropped one. Oh, where's my camera? There it is. So yeah. Let's see if I can pick that one up. I'm betting you are, Richie. I know it's really fun. Well, I got to vamp some way until someone else wants to join. I do like the fact that they actually included a little plastic tube to keep everything in. I just wish the tube had a top and bottom, so it would be even easier. Let's see. And then we get generic peoples. Okay. We have somebody finally. We have missing no.
Did I hear you say dice? One dice is called a die.
Yes.
Jeez,
you are correct.
And you got the new GameStopper guy, and you call it dice, a dice.
Well, what do you use to make a dice?
A die.
What do you use to color a dice?
Paint, markers, crayons.
I was thinking you'd say die.
Oh.
So you say you have a die.
I have to dye my die.
And if it stops working, you could say your died.
I was too early for this. Oy vey. I'm only on my third cup of coffee.
We have Chief. And everyone's in yellow shirts, so there are no red shirts. There are no science officers or medicals.
Okay, everybody's in yellow like the end of the Discovery episode. Gotcha.
So we got Ensign. We've got Cadet. Ah, dang it! I dropped the Chief.
No, how can Jordy be on the floor?
And it's not all security, apparently, because we also have Engineer. We have Lieutenant. We have Commander.
Oi.
So let's see. We have engineers who are apparently not ensigns, lieutenants, or commanders. We have chiefs. So we have non-coms.
Oi.
I think this would be very fun to play if we split it ironically.
Your screen is looking a little fuzzy.
My screen or your screen?
Your screen.
Let me see if I can. It could just be that the camera lens is a little dirty. Oh, that's scary.
It's yours.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yours. It's your screen. I was getting coffee. Oh. No, I'm in the old 90s, between the TV channels. This is what you see. Like I said, I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
It looks like you're drinking a big cup of static.
Oh. Okay, wherever you see static is where a scientist proposed. Well, this is actually, can't take it off. This is my global flooding cup. Everywhere there's gray, light colored is where the water will go if all the ice caps will melt. So that means Waterworld basically is a stupid movie.
Yes, it was. Except if you are one of those people that think that it was actually an ice comet that hit the Earth and brought more, which would have been stupid as well, because if an a comet hit the Earth, it would have done a lot more damage than.
Exactly. If there's enough water in a comet to cover the Earth, that size of the comet would be about maybe a mile wide by Earth. By life.
A comet that size would have ignited the damn atmosphere and falling. You'd have water catching fire.
By life on Earth, yeah. Sorry, the movie was so stupid.
So now that it's all organized, let me see if I can get this put away right.
Yeah, I'm looking at your toys. I'm like, what are you doing?
It was cool as it actually. I can't really show it because it's white on white, but it actually says where each thing goes.
Hey, Mike, for the younger viewers, you might want to explain what that black plastic thing is in the middle.
Oh, this thing? Oh, this is a video cassette. It's basically a YouTube movie or YouTube video in this format that you needed a bigger machine to play, like 10 times bigger than your phone.
The good thing about those old player things is, if you need to rewind, you do not need a machine to rewind it. All you need is a pencil.
Or a finger.
Or a screwdriver. Take the plastic and pop it in there.
Pretty much.
Oh.
I like the holodeck cards. You consult with a holodeck image of Lieutenant Geordie LaForge.
Oh my gosh.
You got Riker. Let's see if the camera can get on that. You got Riker.
Why is he always grinning?
Picard.
He's bald.
Beverly.
The dancing doctor.
We do got Data. We have Troy's cleavage.
Oh, that's an old picture, Marina.
No Tasha Yar, though.
How can you not have Crosby?
No Worf either. That's kind of funny.
Denise is still getting the short end of the stick. A couple months ago, when they had the Star Trek virtual reunion, she wasn't invited.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
I know. She's getting the short end of the stick.
Considering I like the fact that she actually came back for Star Trek Online.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's got to be something else. Oh, that's just for everything else, I guess. What about that? What is that? Tricorders.
Did you answer Richie Poole's question?
I don't know. Did I? What was this question? Oh. Hypothetically, if you were to assemble a complete series of Babylon 5, what would you charge for it? It depends on if you're talking about DVD or Blu-ray. Last time I had it on all DVD, I think it was like, oh God,
65.
I want to say between $40 and $70 based on condition.
I pay $65.
Well, and it also depends on what I pick it up for. The cheaper I pick something up for, the cheaper I'm willing to sell it for. So, and it looks like part of the reason is not right is that's not for the isolinear chips.
Hey, Mike, I got an idea for you. Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go thrift store hunting and go looking for some old shirts like this one.
I used to do that,
Sorry.
but to resell a shirt, it kind of you have to wash it and sterilize it, and it's just a big pain in the ass to resell legally shirts. I mean, a lot of people don't even bother, but I try to at least follow the actual rules you're supposed to, laid out by eBay and federal and state guidelines.
Mm.
I know, yeah, it's stupid. I actually like obeying the law.
Go figure. I don't get it. It was 62 yesterday. Now it's going to be 70 today. It's going to be freezing tomorrow. What the hell?
Richie, what I'll do is I can try to go back and see how much the last one sold for. Where? Oh, there it is.
There we go. Messy room. I feel better. Ugh.
Okay. So I was trying to find my phone.
Call yourself. Okay, where's my phone to call myself?
Well, the thing is, I'm actually streaming using my tablet, so I technically could go to Skype on my tablet and call my phone.
Okay.
I don't even know when the last one sold though, so it might be a while. Oh, something else sold, and I didn't get my little messages before.
Woohoo! Sale. You got a whole 73-cent profit?
Oh, it depends on the game or the item. Where did the Xbox stuff go? Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, apparently someone just bought this, so that's no longer for sale, people. Sorry.
Public Command. That's an old game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's still pretty good.
I think that's on the PlayStation Store right now. I think it's on sale for like $4.
Someone paid a little bit more than $4 for it.
Oh, hey. Well, the disc doesn't work on the PlayStation. But they also may have
done it just for the collectability of it, I mean, the fact that
that's true.
It's, disc, manual, even the original mail-in card thing.
Well, my PlayStation does not work. The disc drive does not work, so I have to get all digital, and all the things are online. So all the manuals, instructions, are all online.
Sorry, Richie. Apparently on my phone's app, it does not go back far enough to show when the last one was sold. It says that the last Babylon 5 something I sold was back in December before Christmas. And it was some of the books. So, oh well, sorry, man. What I'm probably going to end up having to do with this thing, though, because everything in here is kind of loose, I'm probably going to have to cut out some of my foam and put it in to keep everything nice and neat a little bit better. But it still makes me wonder what all this stuff is for, if it's not for the
game?
Yeah.
Included as a poster.
I mean, it might actually be just for decoration, so people could make their own communicators and pin pips and stuff, or the Medal of Valor stuff.
I like that just as a poster. Decorative art poster included.
So yeah, it looks like everything is actually included in this thing. That's kind of cool. I'd have to count out each card individually later on, but
I need better rolling papers. Okay, I like that box. That looks familiar.
yeah, that box. Excuse me.
Dude, are we in Congress? Rudy, are we in Congress?
No, I was putting the lid back on.
Wait, Rudy, are we in Congress? Hello. Sorry, I was watching that when it actually happened. That was funny.
All right. I also picked up some of these, which I when I see these, I almost always have to buy them because some of them I add to my collection, some of them I don't.
Oh damn, that's all.
Like
Is that a laser disc?
this one might go. This one is probably going to go in my collection.
Is that a laser disc? Oh shit! The first laser disc I ever bought was Generations TNG.
No, the only Star Trek movie I have on Laserdisc in my personal collection is Wrath of Khan.
Oh. I mean, I don't have that laser disc anymore, but it's the first one I ever bought.
I've got two of them, but I haven't tested them out in a while. This is definitely one I'm going to be selling. It's Madonna.
Yeah.
A compilation of Madonna's greatest videos.
At the time.
This one, I might have to give to the Vile Child because I'm sure you guys have heard she's a huge Phantom of the Opera fan. And check it out. This is the Freddy Krueger version.
Shit.
They didn't even change his makeup. They just put a mask over it.
That's the whole point.
And of course, again, this is another one I might keep for myself.
Dracula.
Only because Christopher Lee Dracula.
But what's that say by your finger? The triangle?
Video Laserdisc stereo.
Okay. Okay. It's in stereo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not mono. Ooh, pretty good.
Extended play.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, no, that's not Christopher Lee. I don't know. It doesn't say Christopher Lee on here. It says that's Frank Langella.
Who?
And Laurence Olivier.
I did not know Lawrence was in Dracula.
I thought that was the Chris. Okay, now that it's not the Christopher Lee version, I'm probably going to sell it.
Don't want me. I'm just getting coffee. My cord can reach.
I've never even heard of this movie before.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen.
The Perfect Weapon.
Wait, hang on. Hold it up again.
The Perfect Weapon with Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly.
What?
That does look like Malcolm Reynolds. Come on.
Yeah, it does. I've never heard of that movie.
Neither have I. But it says clearance, so obviously it didn't sell very well.
Kind of like Dutch.
So on that particular one, I'm probably going to lose money on, but.
Oh.
Can't go wrong with the Stallone classic Cliffhanger.
This wasn't that Keanu Reeves movie.
I'm sure someone will like this one.
Grease!
Love Me or Leave Me?
Is that Bob Hope?
No, that's Cagney. James Cagney.
Sorry.
See if we can zoom in. Doris Day and James Cagney.
Gotcha.
Someone will appreciate this.
Oh wait, you have no dislikes. Hang on, let me give you a thumbs down real fast.
That's fine.
Okay, now you got a thumbs down. I feel better.
Good. This one's huge. And I think Richie's going to make a "that's what she said" joke again. The unsinkable Molly Brown. But it's
Oh my
it's definitely
gosh.
it's 2 freaking laser discs. So this is. So yeah, it says it's 2 hours, but
Is it 1 hour per disc?
it must have been. I don't know. Maybe there's just enough special features on one side. Oh, get this! It only has 3 sides. So there's one side that is completely blank. Another movie, and this is the last one, I guess.
Thank you, Richie. I don't feel left out now.
Dead Again.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, Caddy's here too. Yeah, some of these movies I haven't heard of, but I know that just because I haven't heard of them doesn't mean they don't have their fans.
Somebody's heard of them.
So
I need a bigger coffee cup.
I need a bigger coffee warmer. It's not doing its job very well.
Sporadic sleep last night. Woke up to gunshots. Yeah, I heard 6 gunshots last night.
What are you, in the Capitol?
No. No, there's around a quarter, 5 people got shot. Right around the corner from my house.
All right. I'm going to have to mute for a sec.
Hey, Katie.
Hey, I just woke up.
So did I. Then I went to sleep. Then I woke up again.
Yeah, that happened to me.
So I get in my coffee.
Really cool. I now need my dad to pick me up so I can show it to him.
Well, if you get offline and pick you up, maybe you can.
Yeah. I got a. It was something that I had showed my dad that I wanted. One time we went to Target. Target Outlet. It was a bunch of Legend of Zelda stuff. I had taken a picture of it and sent it to my grandma. I got it. It has a glass water bottle, a messenger bag, 4 pins.
For what?
Pins.
Oh.
A decal, a book, and a pen.
I think she meant pen and pin, as in like, oh, you guys haven't been able to see it. I guess I should have put that on the other side.
Yeah, it has a journal. And for some reason, the journal smells of like hay. I think it's made of actual leather. Gotta advertise, right? Also,
if I can get it facing the camera, right?
Just go full screen.
There's another transformer.
The bottle comes with a protective thing, but it also looks like a potion bottle. So I want to put
more transformer
lemonade or fruit punch in it.
Where the hell did my icon go?
I don't know.
No, I have a new avatar that Yasette drew for me. Now I can't find it.
I also found these guys. I don't think they're complete, but I'm going to put them online eventually.
Is that a Green Lantern transformer?
No, it's a Green Lantern Lego figure. Giant.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
See,
I also have a.
them.
I now also have a Legend of Zelda bento box.
More Transformer stuff. I'll grab all these real quick.
Which makes me just want to say, like, hey, Dad, like, pick up lunch for yourself. I want to bring my, like, messenger bag. I want to get it ready and just bring everything inside my messenger bag. Because I just want to show it off. Which makes me go, I also want to find,
Found it.
like, I have a dark green dress. And I can find my pants that I would wear for it. And I know where the shoes are. So I can be like a discount link and have all of my Legend of Zelda stuff with it.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, this was the other one that was there. Definitely missing pieces. In fact, one of them broke off, I guess, because it was there earlier. The other shoulder pad. The Joker.
No, that's Hamill's Joker. Get it right.
Same thing.
Same difference.
Let's see. Like, how can I grab the? Yeah, see, there's the shoulder piece that fell off.
Sure, that's not from Lex Luthor's power suit. It's purple.
I don't know. As I said, it was just I grabbed a bunch of stuff, and it was part of that lot.
Oh, also, slowly but surely, I'm going to be turning my room Legend of Zelda themed.
You what?
Oh, slowly but surely, I'm going to be turning my room Legend of Zelda themed. Because I have a Master Sword desk lamp and a like actual official painting of Link from Ocarina of Time.
There we go. Do you remember these, Elihu?
The Goomba and Mario, yes.
But from what? Do you know?
Is that from the movie?
No.
That's in Super Mario Brothers 3, isn't it?
Yeah, this was part of the Super Mario Brothers 3 promotion at McDonald's back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't really work anymore.
Oh.
It's supposed to stick down with the little suction cup, and then at
Pop
random, it will just go like that.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to jump, but yeah, the suction cups just don't work anymore. I wonder, I mean, you probably could treat them with some sort of chemical to get them more firm again.
Like vinegar?
I don't know. I haven't looked it up. Is that it? I thought there was more. Oh, well.
Hey, case of rum, case of rum.
Yeah, these are some of the other things I picked up, which were cool. Do you recognize this?
It's a police car.
From what?
I can't see the little icon that you're trying to show because it's fuzzy.
Come on, focus.
The icon is fuzzy.
Focus, camera, focus. Can you read that?
Nope. What does it say?
To punish and enslave.
Oh, is that from Terminator?
No, it's not from Terminator.
No, wait, punish and enslave the cops. Hang on. Enslave. Oh, that's a Decepticon.
Correct. You can see all the robot bits.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm not going to sit here and try to transform it because these movie era ones suck. But I picked up Barricade, which is this guy. I picked up Ironhide. And Ironhide does have his little gun that's supposed to go here. It's just somewhere behind some other stuff. I'm not going to look for it right now.
Gotcha.
I got...
Hey, Marisol.
Yeah, Mrs. Viles here. How you doing, babe? And Sideswipe. I can't remember this guy's name. I know he was one of the wreckers, but he's missing pieces.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the Babe movie.
It doesn't matter. He's missing like two pieces here. I've got the two guns he comes with, but the problem is in the normal mode or in the normal car mode, the guns are supposed to attach to the pieces that I'm missing. This is another one that was missing pieces. But I'm going to try to see if I can get him back to full first, or at least somewhat. Because I folded him up a little bit. He's missing the helicopter parts, obviously.
They're called blades or rotors.
Well, he's got the rotors. He's missing the propellers.
Oh, okay.
But he's also missing half the cockpit.
He just got into a battle with the Autobots. Go figure.
And here, that's a funny thing. When you saw the Ospreys in the movies, they were all being piloted by the good guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy is a freaking Decepticon. I don't know if you can tell that's spinning. And last, and my favorite. Let me move these guys. There is Shockwave.
Nice.
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite. Plus, he's got all his pieces. He's got his little gun here, and the big gun here, of course.
Of course.
So, but apparently, a lot of them are missing this little rubber piece because it breaks off.
That is a good question, Witchy, because I am starting to get hungry.
Dad,
Yes, sweetheart.
can you pick me up today?
Probably. What time do you want me to pick you up?
Sometime after the stream.
All
so
right.
Basically 7 o'clock tonight.
Or like tomorrow.
Yes, he didn't say exactly when. He said yes, he would pick you up and not when. Be Pacific.
And actually, since I'm just going to put these all away in a nice tub so they don't get damaged.
Well, otherwise, translated so you don't play with them.
Sometime
That
after
too.
the stream, but before 2.
Actually, there's 3 of the Transformers I'm actually keeping for my own self just because they're virtually worthless. Does anyone know what the power core combiners were?
No.
Well, they were a series from the early 2010s, I think, or about that time period, where the main gimmick was there was a whole bunch of combiners. And I got 3 of them. Not the whole combiners. I'm literally saying one arm or 2 arms and a body. And they're not even the same sets. So, oh well, I'll get rid of that later. Are you a fan of the Persona series?
Oh, what? I can't hear. It sounds like water.
Are you a fan of the Persona series?
No.
Oh.
Not sure what the Persona series is.
It's a series of video games.
Okay, nope, not a fan of it.
It's other stuff I'm gonna have to go through later. See, oh, that was already something I gotta repost because someone screwed that one up. I'm gonna add this to my Men in Black thing, so I'm gonna have a bundle for Men in Black stuff now.
You need a pair of Ray-Bans to go with that, man.
Hold on. No, I thought maybe this came with like a set of fake Ray-Bans, but it just comes with a little booklet.
Oh.
So, I still need. I think I'm gonna have to hunker down and actually upgrade my Hulu to Disney Plus Total because I haven't watched anything recently. I still haven't watched Mandalorian season 2. I still haven't. I haven't watched WandaVision. So,
Well, I can tell you this without any spoilers about WandaVision.
Dad,
what?
The critics. Oh, sorry, Kathy's trying to call you.
What up, sweetheart?
if you upgrade to Disney Plus, do you know what we'll have to watch?
Not any musicals, that's for damn sure.
Oh no, there is one we will have to watch. Actually, two we have to watch.
No.
Yes.
No.
One we have to finish.
No.
We never got to finish it.
What
We
into
would
the
have to
what?
watch Newsies and Hamilton.
I've never
No.
seen it.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you about Miss Marvel. I mean, not Miss Marvel. That's a new show coming out.
Or
WandaVision.
please give me access to the Disney Plus so I can watch.
Last week, critics were given the first 3 episodes to watch, and the consensus of the reviews were confusing, don't understand the plot, looking forward to where this is going. When it finally came out, the consensus of all the viewers are confusing, don't know the plot, looking forward to what's going on.
Well, I'm not going. Based on the way the current nerddom seems to behave around stuff, I'm guessing that confusing is their primary state nowadays. And I don't give critics really a whole lot of leeway when it comes to knowledge about how things actually work.
Yeah, the first episode was a little confusing, but it kind of explained a little bit more in the second episode. I see where they're going. Basically, it's a drink. It's just like the comic books. Did you use super glue? Caddy, did he use super glue on his Legos?
No.
No, I just needed to put this together to make sure all the pieces were there. It's another thing I'm going to end up selling because it's an old Lego set from. I say old, but let's see. Where's the copyright? It's like from 2003, I think.
Oh yeah, that is so old.
I have a stamina.
Oh, it's not
potion.
even. Yeah. So, oh well. But I'm gonna put it on the eBay store just because it has the box and all the pieces.
Hey, Dad, I have a question.
Yes, sweetheart.
If coffee was a potion, would it be a stamina potion?
No, I think it would be a potion that keeps you awake.
Adrenaline potion. A speed potion.
Because like in Fallout New Vegas, they actually have black coffee as something you can craft. So and the whole point of it is in hardcore mode, it reduces your sleep meter.
the hell?
That's not me.
Okay, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Is that your house?
You heard that?
Yes.
Yeah.
A small plane just buzzed on top of the building. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, that was odd. I got noise canceling headphones. I heard that. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh, this can go over here. These are actually on.
Ooh, steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs is something I could definitely look forward to.
Actually, I'm not in the mood for steak and eggs. I want something sweet.
I don't know. I would never turn down steak and eggs from Mrs. Vile.
I mean, I like steak and eggs, but I'm not craving for steak and eggs.
I don't really like beef.
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Yeah, but you'll eat it when I make it.
Yeah. I feel like I should really clarify. I don't like beef when it comes from fast food restaurants.
Well, that's because it's not beef. It's horse.
Horse, the other red meat.
I hate both of you.
Rabbit, the other white meat.
I would actually eat rabbit.
Yummy bunny, but rabbit's good.
I've eaten rabbit and horse, so.
So have I. I've eaten rabbit, horse, gator, snake, lizard.
Yep.
I think I ate dog once.
I've had dog as well. I've never had cat. Cat's the only one I haven't eaten.
No, I haven't had that.
Mail it himself into a box.
Okay, let's stop talking about food before I get really, really hungry.
I don't know how you two can be hungry about that.
I am. I'm
All of
getting
you
hungry. Yes.
Caddy enjoys riding horses too much to actually enjoy their tender flesh.
I hate.
Well, what do you think? How do you think the horse meat gets tenderized? You got to ride him first.
You stay away from me. I take back me calling you funny.
Do what? The who for having a cookie?
Reggie's saying, "You've eaten dog? Tell me more."
Please don't.
No, I had a
one of
friend.
those too.
I had a friend who was half Laotian, and when they went back to their homeland, they came back with some traditional Laotian cooking, and that included some dishes that had dog in it, because they actually breed a special breed of dog just to be eaten.
Like we breed a certain type of cow just to be eaten, and we breed a certain type of cow we breed a certain type of cow just for milk. We don't eat the milk cows, the dairy cows.
Yeah, exactly. So, I also have a friend out in Australia that every time he comes to the States, he brings me a can of kangaroo.
I've yet to have kangaroo. I heard it's very stringy.
I don't know. It's comparable to some cuts of beef. I mean, that's basically what it tasted like to me, was just beef.
I've had lion. It's like a sweet beef.
I have not had lion. As I said, I haven't had any felines.
Well, I've had hot dog and I've had cold dogs.
All right, let me put this stuff over there. Yeah. Oh, when I bought all these Earthrise Transformers, I only picked up 2 Star Screams, one of which Caddy made me give to my nephew. And this is the other one, and I'm debating whether to keep this one for myself or sell it.
Act like you're going to sell it, but keep it for yourself. Put it to a higher price and wants to buy it.
Well, Earthrise is still too new for the most part to try to put online. So I'm going to be holding on to these for probably a year or so before I sell them.
Dude, sell it for $60, buy it sold for 24 hours. Nobody buys it. Okay, nobody wants it. I'll keep it for myself.
I guess I'm going to. All right. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just trying to move some stuff around so I can. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to ship. So what else have you watched recently, Elihu?
Well, I'm binge watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. I'm on season 4. I've never seen past season 4.
Which season is season 4? Remind me.
Ghost Rider, then Ada the Robot.
All right, so I did see that season. I stopped watching in the middle of, I think, either the next season or the season after. So I need to go back and watch them all, too.
Yeah, there's 7 seasons. So let's see. Wait, I am on, what episode am I on? Season 4. Identity and Change. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till the end of season 4. So then I'm on season 5.
All right, so I've probably stopped watching in season 6 or 7. I'm not 100% sure which.
7's the last one.
Whichever one involved time travel.
I heard about time travel. I didn't know about it. So I don't know which one is time travel.
Well, from what I understand, both of the last seasons, but I think it's the first one.
I'll find out eventually.
Yeah, same here. I do like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I don't know. Certain parts of it, I don't like the fact that they don't reference it in the movies at all anymore. After like the second season, I think it was, they stopped referencing anything.
The Sokovian Accords, they still reference that.
Yeah, that's not much, though. I'd rather mention a lot more than just the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah, I remember when S.H.I.E.L.D. first came out, they kind of mirrored the movies. Like, okay, if you didn't watch the movie, you was like, what's going on in the show? That was first season. Like, what the hell? Yeah. I liked when they did that.
Oh, we got Wolfie here, too. God dang it.
Sorry, I'm reading something on Twitter. Hey, today is Betty White's birthday. 99 years old.
Oh, we have Son of the Red Shirt in the house, too. How you doing, man? Here, I can... it's been an hour. Might as well post it again. If anyone else wants to join.
I know I did not see a tweet. I had to scroll back to see that one.
So you actually seen WandaVision? Just tell me if you think, did you actually enjoy it? That's all I want to know.
I actually did like WandaVision. Because I'm looking forward to where it's going.
It's kind of tough trying to avoid spoilers for everything because one of these days I'm going to sit down and watch it all. I just don't have the time right now.
Well, if you, I was a fan of the old classic shows like Bewitched, Dick Van Dyke. When I was a kid, I used to watch those, right? So I understand the opening things of WandaVision. Yeah, you had the 4.3 aspect ratios like the old TV show. You had the cheesy wire effect like Bewitched. Yeah, I love that. They was making fun of that. People was like, oh man, these are cheesy special effects. Like, yeah, it was supposed to be. It's like the old TV shows when Wanda grew up as a kid. She watched American television. This is what she saw. This is her. Come on.
You want to know something funny? My mother was actually not allowed to watch Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie growing up because it featured witchcraft and magic.
Yeah.
That's how conservative my grandparents were.
Oh, man. I love the Pleasantville reference. Yeah, I'm surprised Pickles ain't up here.
Well, Sci-Fi Nation was actually on, well, not on, but before I went live, he clicked the link from Twitter, and he was actually in the broadcast studio before I got here, but before I went live, he left and didn't say a word, so I don't know what happened.
Nation, are you still trolling? The link is in the chat.
Hi. I'm back.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not a deal. Sorry, I got it. Getting this dispensary update. It's not a deal. 25 for an eighth. That's not a deal. I get cheaper.
Yeah, don't you? I remember when that was like $10.
I can get an ounce for $80, please. I mean, every once in a while, the dispensary will have good deals, so I keep my alerts notices. But sometimes I'll have pre-rolls $5 each. Buy one, get another one for $1. So 2 pre-rolls for $6.
Yeah, it looks like Son of a Red Shirt kind of agrees with you. What I might do is the weekends that I'm not doing Jet Nerdy, maybe I'll do a 2-hour binge thing so I can catch up on stuff. But I'd have to, because it would be coming out of my pocket. I would need, before I can invest in the channel, I need to have more subscribers.
I can send you the links. I can send you the links to both episodes of WandaVision. And
I prefer doing things the legal way, and you know that.
Illegal way? Okay, I'll send you the links. I just happen to know where the links are, so.
Will
Trust me, I know where the links are too. Sorry for speaking over you, sweetheart. What'd you say?
Making a joke by going, would Father get a Patreon?
That no longer exists.
Okay, let's put it this way, Caddy, just for you. If I did a Patreon, who in the chat would actually donate? Because as of right now, I'm only basically putting out one video a month.
Gee, you hear all those crickets are saying, "I'll do it."
Shitty laptop.
All those crickets are saying, "I'll do it. I'll do it."
I mean, so far this month, we've only released one episode, and that was another TOS review. I'm still trying to get the next Voltron one done, which will probably be released this week. So that's 2 episodes a month, plus 4 live streams a month on average.
Pickles has it already.
Let's see. You could set up a screening room. You know what? That might be something we could do. And if LDG wants to work on it,
scroll down to the next chat.
He has it.
Yep, scroll
That
down to the
might be
next
something
one.
we could do because, as I said, I've never seen it. I mean, I'd want to do Mandalorian and Discovery first, probably. Mostly because, as I said, I haven't watched season 3 of Discovery or season 2 of Mandalorian yet. And if we watched essentially 2 episodes every 2 weeks, it could go on for a while.
Yeah.
Or if we push it to 3
Yes.
episodes.
Yes, Richie, I could do that.
We count on exclusive caddy cam footage of Vile doing embarrassing things. Yes, I'm pretty sure you could do that. Well, Son of a Red Shirt, if you ever watched the first episode of that series for TOS, oh shoot, my lights just turned off. Oh well.
It's a ghost.
Oh no, what happened? I know what happened. Damn.
You kicked the cord.
No, the coffee heater killed my battery.
Oh, dude.
So now I gotta go charge my battery.
I don't believe in a coffee heater because I don't need one. By the time my coffee's always empty, so I'll just give them the refill.
I realize that Pickles is saying, don't bother with Discovery, but unlike a lot of you people, I didn't hate Discovery. I hated aspects of it, but I didn't hate it by itself.
Yeah, Discovery is basically Star Trek is you see this crew member do something, you see this crew member do something. Discovery was Michael Burnham show.
And I don't have a problem with a show being based around a single character, even if it's Star Trek. My problem was if they I don't consider it prime timeline. And that's because there's too much different from everything else. I would love Discovery if they decided to say, you know what, no, it's not prime, it's post JJ verse. That would make sense to me, and that I could like.
Yeah, don't discuss the burn. He hasn't seen it yet. I'll be right back. I need to Droloja.
And actually, I'm going to go downstairs so I can smoke, especially now that my lights are starting to die. So I'm going to turn off the camera. So you guys just to get to stare at a couple of avatars for a while. How fun for you guys. Alrighty.
Ain't no car too smart for me. Got the whole thing figured out.
Okay, yeah, Caddy, why don't you sing louder so you can entertain everybody while I'm getting ready to go downstairs.
I was absent-mindedly singing because I definitely zoned out. Ain't no car too smart for me. Got the whole thing figured out. 2-door hardtop Model T, limousine or runabout. Nothing better than a drive through town with the pedal down. Watch the old folk jumping. My voice is not warmed up.
That's something we can offer for the Patreon people is videos of you singing.
Oh, God. They get enough of that on live streams.
How you doing, man? Mr. Real Movie Star.
Caddy Night the musical. Better than a drive through town with the pedal down. Watch the old folk jumping. When I drive, I'm in love, I'm alive. And I forget about everything I hate. When you drive, time just flies when you drive. We are the heroes who the people look up to. And brother, that just feels great. I am probably up key. I don't care right now. I'm not awake.
Nobody's awake right now.
Well, I'm not complaining. You're helping me vamp while I go downstairs. Let's see. Personally, I feel Discovery has greatly improved since the first season. Still some sloppy writing, and that's the whole Burn storyline went over, as well as rebooted Klingons. Yeah.
Hey, Philip.
Then I'm probably not going to like that aspect too, because I did not like the Klingons.
Oh, I hear a lot of stomping.
Probably going downstairs.
Uh,
Let's see. About a dance.
Oh, you got any movies coming up? Or TV shows?
I've got some moves that I'd love to show you. Let's. Nope.
Ricky Gervais is alive. What is Ricky complaining about today? Oh shit, where did you go?
I need the lyrics. Because I don't remember the lyrics of that song right now. You would think it's a Bonnie and Clyde song. I wouldn't be able to forget that. No, I did.
Okay. When it comes to Discovery, at least when it comes to certain things that have gotten worse or better, I think the ships have gotten better with each season, but they still don't fit the goddamn time period.
I think Ricky Gervais may be a little vain because he has a lot of trophies and awards right behind him on the stream. I'm like, okay, dude, can you put another background?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ricky Gervais, he's live right now. He's sitting in front of all his little trophies and awards and stuff. I'm like, dude, are you a little vain? Come on. He's talking about the Big Bang Theory. He's funny sometimes, so I'm like, okay.
Elihu, did you ever watch the musical show Gallivant?
Gallivant? Yes, I did.
Because right now you're reminding me of Ricky Gervais' character in that show.
How?
Stoner.
I'm not actually stoned yet. I'm smoking CBD, not THC right now.
Why would you smoke CBD? It doesn't do anything.
Because my ankle's killing me, and I'm starting to get numb. In a little bit, I'll smoke THC. I'm just trying to get out of the pain right now. My ankle almost gave out going to the toilet.
Yeah. According to every scientific study on CBD I've ever read, it's basically placebo effect.
Nope. I tried the placebo. I tried the sugar pills. It actually was CBD that actually helped me out.
All right, the only thing I'm saying is that according to every study I've read, its efficacy rate is on par with placebo.
And that's one part of the study you read.
Oh, Age of the Living Dead Season 2 came out a few days ago. I worked on that, but I can't find out where to watch it. Might be on Amazon Prime or Fox Action Movies.
Age of the Living Dead 2. Dead. Okay, let me see. Season 2.
Wait, is Age of the Living Dead another one of the Walking Dead shows?
See. Age of the Living Dead. Here it is. Season 2. What episode, Phil? Oh, there's no episodes left. Damn. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me check this other website. Let me check the other one here. Check my crop
Bitch Foot Charlie. I've never heard of that. Hold on a sec, Phil. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm looking for it. Season
go
2.
onto the actual YouTube channel.
All I see is season 1, dude. I can't find season 2 anywhere. I'm sorry. I looked for you, Phil. Wait, one more site. One more site to check. Hang on. TV.
All right, Phil, I went ahead and gave you mod status. Go ahead and post a link to Bitchin' Foot Charlie, because that sounds interesting. Because you say it's on YouTube, and well, I definitely like zombie stuff. I don't know what it is about zombie movies and zombie TV shows, but they're always funny to me.
TV shows. No, sorry, dude. All I can find is season 1. Sorry. I can't find season 2, dude.
I found the lyrics to the song I was singing.
Yeah, in a post-apocalyptic near future, vampires have taken control of the United States eastern seaboard with surviving humans fleeing to the west coast. Age of the Living Dead.
Oh, so it's vampires, not zombies.
Correct.
Yeah, Living Dead is Living Dead, essentially.
Mostly dead. Massimino Dobrik, Bill Oberst Jr., William McNamara, Justin Gordon, Simon Phillips. Who are these people?
Well, the one indie movie that I was actually in was a zombie movie, but it ended up never getting completed, I found out from a friend of mine who got me in there.
I was only in one indie movie. It's called Hey Monster, Hands Off My City.
Sorry, I like Night Breeze's comment. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. You do videos with teen girls as your co-host. You're used to zombies.
Bitch.
I got to turn off Ricky. He's complaining again now.
Yeah, I like Ricky Gervais, but I like him in small doses.
Yeah. I had listened to the other ear.
I will say, what was the last time it was he hosted? I think it was the Oscars or one of those award shows. I loved his opening bit because it was totally, I don't want to be here. I hate you people. You know, I'm gonna crack jokes that are offensive, and you can't really do anything to stop me right now. Uh-oh.
Well, I'm going to put it in the private chat for you. This is Ricky Gervais' live rant.
I'm gonna go for a bit. Might be back later. Don't know. Bye.
Later.
All right, later, sweetheart.
Yeah, I put Ricky's little link for his live little rant going on in the private chat for you, man.
I'll check it out later. Maybe it'll give me something to listen to on the drive up to pick up Caddy. Because she and her mom live like a good 20, 30-minute drive from where I live.
Oh, okay. It's not that far. But he usually rants about half hour. That's it. It's half-hour videos, so.
Now, did you do another one of your live streams recently? Because I didn't see a notification for it.
No, because I've had no internet.
Yeah.
I will be doing one on Wednesday.
My place's internet has been down since Thursday. I've had to rely on my tablet and my phone.
Yeah, the guy was out sick. Then when he came back, found a new router had to be ordered. Got a new router. I'm like, sheesh. So I finally have a solid connection. Woohoo!
Son of a Red Shirt asks, who's everybody's favorite stand-up comedian?
Me?
Oh,
Alive or dead?
yeah, that is a good question. If you're including dead folks, it would have to be George Carlin.
Robin Williams.
He'd be a close second.
Robin, then George.
I mean, I bought all of George Carlin's albums, recordings of his acts.
Sam Kinison.
But I never.
No!
Besides, George Carlin has one of the in one of his bits a quote that I use all the time because it seemingly applies every day, more so since he passed, unfortunately. And that is, I'm going to paraphrase it for a second, I'm going to paraphrase it, but it's just imagine how stupid the average person is, and then realize that half of them are stupider than that.
I still love Robin.
Yeah, but Robin Williams was also really great.
Yeah, you didn't have to pay him to be funny. He was always on. I mean, he could be off sometimes when he's being serious, but the dude was always on. Like, where's your off switch? Had it removed. Proctologists enjoyed that. Something stupid like that.
Yeah, the first one I picked up, Night Breeze, was A Place for My Stuff. And just the fact that he had the whole bit about how as he's traveling from, the States to Hawaii, to another island, to his friend's house on the other island, how his stuff gets smaller and smaller. I mean, I love George Carlin. I miss him.
I like this TV show.
Oh, and the fact that he was friends with Kevin Smith and was in a bunch of the movies, even if it was just guest roles. I mean, George Carlin as a Catholic priest was gold.
Damn, maybe I should rewatch Dogma.
Oh, I accidentally made my very religious adopted sister watch that movie. She hated me for it. And I'll be honest with you guys. I never really liked Sam Kinison. I thought his comedy was a little bit too. I don't know. To me, he was just screaming at the audience way too much, and that's not fun for me.
Oh, Richie, my icon, my profile is a new image by artist Yasset Lemons. He does this stuff for free, but donations are highly acceptable. Why does he do this for free? Because he loves to draw. And he's given a lot of people different icons like Jedi Bill, Captain Trek, Professor Brainy Specs. Who else has he drawn a lot for? He's drawn a lot for a lot of people.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Yasset Lemons.
Oh, Yitzy? Yeah, he actually did mine as well, but I actually sent him some money for it.
Yeah, like I said, he does it for free because he loves to draw, but donations are highly accepted.
Yeah, and it was funny, the only change that I demanded that he make to mine was that he put his name somewhere on it so that he'd get some credit for it.
Yeah, I've got to tell him to do that. Shit.
And unfortunately, I just now noticed that the version of the avatar I'm currently using is the one that he made originally, not the one that has the change on it. If you look on the Twitter version, so if you go to the Twitter version, it should have his name on it. If you look at the books on the right side of the avatar, the second book spine will have his signature and stuff on it.
Ah.
So now I'm going to have to go.
Where can I put this at? Desktop, here you go.
See.
Where can I put the signature on mine? They can put it on the hose.
I can't seemingly change my avatar right now, and I don't know why.
Unless we change mine. Yeah, I got a hole in the spacesuit. Trying to get an alien up the head with a lift joint in space. And at least he didn't make Norway look like a wang. Well, he kind of did, but still. You'd have to draw Sweden.
Part of the problem is it looks like you're too close to the Earth, so if you got a hole in your spacesuit, you're going to boil. I think you'd have to be, like halfway to Mars before the starlight from the sun is, or the heat from the sun is reduced enough that you wouldn't boil from being out exposed to space?
No, if you're exposed to space, no matter how close you are, if you're in orbit of Mercury, you're still going to freeze before you burn.
No, from what I remember, the heat is still hot enough that it actually will fry you before it would freeze you.
No, if you go out in space between here and the moon or right now, you're going to freeze before you burn.
Are you sure that's just not because of the magnetosphere still
Correct.
protecting you?
Space is cold. There is no heat in space unless you're close to the heat source. Yes, the solar radiation does affect you, but not as intense. You're going to freeze before you burn.
I still think you're going to burn if you're this close to the sun. I mean, that's how we get our freaking heat. It's from the sun.
I know, but if you go out into space without your spacesuit, you're going to freeze before you burn.
As I said, I'm going to go with what I originally remember before I'm going to listen to you. Because I think
okay, walk outside the space station. Walk outside the space station without your suit. You're gonna see if you burst into flames before you freeze. Not gonna happen. You're gonna freeze before you catch fire.
I'm not sure about that, but you know what? I'm not gonna argue about it because I could be wrong.
Because otherwise, water droplets would be vapor in space, not ice crystals.
Yeah, but that's not just temperature. We're also talking about pressure when it comes to that.
Same thing. Okay, go ahead. See if you go outside the space station. See if you burst into flames. You're going to freeze. Space is cold.
Relatively. Space just doesn't conduct heat very well. Because there's nothing to actually pass the energy on. So most of it's just photons and leptons and neutrinos.
Yeah, that goes into quantum phase. That's not my expertise.
Yeah. Death by freezing, death by burning. Either way, you're dead. I mean, yeah, once you're exposed, the amount of low pressure in there is going to cause all the liquids in your body to boil anyway, just from the lack of pressure.
Yeah, I'm not well versed in the quantum phase, so. Sorry, Philip. I'm still looking, Philip. I cannot find season 2 links.
Space is cold. Revenge is cold, and it's very cold in space. Was it Trek Lad was just doing a Space Seed review yesterday or the day before?
I think so.
Radiation burns, not heat burns.
You guys want the link to Space Seed? I have a link for a free episode.
Well, it's also on Hulu.
Yeah, but you got to pay for Hulu.
Yeah, but I only pay $1 a month, so.
Oh. Well, here's a link for a free episode of Space Seed for you.
Don't put it in my chat, damn it. I'm going to get in trouble.
Private chat, not public.
And actually, Space Seed is the next TOS review. Mr. Miles is working on editing it right now. Hopefully, we'll have it ready by February. So,
February. That's it's this video weekend. Shit.
it's twice as long as the last review. So, because the last review was like 10 minutes long, this one's going to be 20. And it's just because it's freaking Space Seed, and we had Caddy wanted to have Quinn join us again, and I didn't want to be stuck with two teenagers alone again. So Commodore Ty joined me again. So we had Commodore Ty, Quinn, Caddy, and me.
SS Botany Bay. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Okay, whoa. What do I want to eat? Huh.
Well, considering all I've had to eat for breakfast so far today is 2 large cups of coffee.
I've had 5.
Well, by 2 large, I mean I've had 48 ounces of coffee.
Oh,
So,
I've had about 52, 60, 64, something like that.
so if you're counting, God, let's see. If you're counting an average cup of coffee being 8 ounces, I had 6 cups of coffee total.
I'm on cup 5.
Yeah, Richie, we kind of glossed over it. Was simply because I was trying to get an episode out as quickly as possible. That's why we didn't do the play-by-play like we normally did. It was more like a Lower Decks or Voltron review. And no, we didn't consider that. Caddy actually hasn't seen Wrath of Khan yet. The only movie that with Khan in it that she's seen is Into Darkness. But what's funny is because of just cultural osmosis, she's heard of Khan.
That's not Khan. Benedict Cumberbatch is not Khan.
He's not Multibon, that's for sure.
Yeah. Montalban.
And apparently, Nightbreeze likes Quinn as a co-host. And then after we finish up season 1 of Voltron, we're not going to be moving on to season 2 or anything else. Caddy wants us to do the sequel series to Inuyasha.
Any what?
The sequel series to Inuyasha.
What's the original series Inuyasha? I never heard of it.
Inuyasha. It's a Japanese anime.
Okay. That's why I never heard of it.
Thanks, Richie. I really appreciate that comment.
First worst, second best, third and third. Yeah, that was one of the worst JJ treks that there was.
Yeah, it's one of those. Into Darkness was weird because when it first came out, I didn't think it was that bad. But every time I've watched it since, I find more and more crap about it that I hate.
Those little aliens at the beginning. I thought it was funny. Still do.
That was Star Trek Beyond.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, if I had to put those in order of best to worst, it's 3, 1, 2. Or actually, you know what? It would be 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Me landed that poor girl some tea. Let's quickly wash her hair, but taste extract chocolate out of her mouth. Sorry.
I've always considered it a lost opportunity on the part of Wrath of Khan makers not to include Herv. What?
I don't get
I
it.
don't even know how to pronounce that, let alone, so I don't know the joke. I feel dumb now.
Oh, Herb Velichet.
Who's that?
Tattoo.
Oh, I never knew his name.
I'm small. Herb Velichet. Tattoo.
The plane, boss, the plane. Oh, thank you for explaining it to me, Elihu. And yeah, now that I get the reference, I think that's a funny joke. Red shirt.
Wait, we're about the same age. You don't remember Tattoo? Come on.
I wouldn't mind doing Cowboy Bebop, but I've actually never watched Samurai Champloo. One of the things I want to try to do is, instead of just reviewing episodes, I want to do reviews of just entire seasons to catch up on certain things. But it's hard writing a script. Especially right now. I don't have anywhere to write a script, and I can't do it at home, because every time I'm at home and I start writing, I get distracted too easy.
Oh, wow. It's 67 degrees out right now. Shit. No wonder it's warm.
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees out here right now.
It was cold yesterday. Now it's hot as hell today. That's going to be cold again tomorrow. Damn. Well, I don't need a jacket today. Maybe I should go to the water.
Richie's saying that the JJ films are like STD. It's all subpar, but the best is the first, with each following film season getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
As I said, I can't fully agree with that because I haven't seen season 3 of Disco.
Don't watch it sober.
Well, I'm gonna watch it eventually, and I'm not gonna. As I said, it's still Star Trek, and I know some people are like, "No, it's not real Star Trek." It's like, no, screw you. It's the same people who own it. The people who own it are the ones who get to say what it is.
Like the same people who say fan Star Trek is not Star Trek on YouTube. Some people say, yeah, it is Star Trek. It's better than the original Star Trek. Well, Star Trek is Star Trek, okay?
Well, there's a difference between official Star Trek and fan Star Trek. Fan films and fan fiction is not, licensed. It's not, part of whatever canon. It could be part of someone's head canon, but it's not part of any official canon.
I mean, the Orville has a little fan fiction, but it's Orville authorized, but not canon. They approve of it. Star Trek is yet to actually approve of any really fan fiction movie or TV show thing, spinoff. But the Orville is actually Orville's like, hey, we like this. Yeah, keep it up.
See, and that's one of the things I loved about George Lucas and Star Wars. Back in the day, he used to actually at Comic-Con do like a little award ceremonies to the fan films that he loved the most.
Yeah, it's an homage to Star Wars. Hello.
But nowadays, I don't see Disney repeating that. CBS certainly is not going to be doing that. It's stupid because just let fans make the damn fan films. As long as they're not turning a profit, who fucking cares?
Exactly. Look at egotistical fun guy. He's doing the Orville thing. Tom Constantino loves it. He's like, keep up the good work, man. Great stuff. And Tom, he is executive producer on the Orville. Hello. I think Seth likes it too. I'm not sure.
Well, I have Cowboy Bebop on DVD somewhere.
Actually, Richie Poole, you got the quote wrong. It's the plane, boss. The plane. You were close with the quote.
But to me, if I had a franchise like Star Trek or Star Wars, I would absolutely encourage fan stuff. That way people have something to keep them interested in the product while it takes us time to come out with something official.
Look at 2020. Hello.
Exactly. It's like, oh, we're not going to have something coming out for over a year. Let's have the fan, let's support the fans. Hell, if I had the money to actually own a franchise like that, I would give money to fan films that are doing a Kickstarter and say, hey, guess what? I'm giving you guys money. I own the franchise. I want to see your fan film. I reserve the right to put it on a DVD included with some of our other stuff because it's technically my intellectual property. And I'd put it as a bonus feature on a DVD or something.
Yeah, because you don't want fans to lose interest. Like, oh yeah, that was last year.
And then think about the fans. Think about if you could watch the Axonar thing on, like when you bought Star Trek Into Darkness, for example, and it came with a bonus fan film like Axonar. I mean, Blu-rays hold an incredibly large amount of space on their discs. The movies themselves don't really fill up the entire disc, even at higher resolutions. So you could easily put an hour or two's worth of fan films in there and use it as a selling point. And it costs you nothing because you have the intellectual property. So you get to put it on there. And yeah, to me, it's just stupid the way they're handling it.
To dumb down what Val Mike just said, PS4 games, PS5 games, they're on Blu-ray discs. You know how much gigabytes are on that thing? How much fills the discs? Some of them are basically you got one whole game on one whole disc, like an open world game on one whole disc, basically. Hello? A Blu-ray movie is about what, 10-15% of that whole entire disc space usage?
All right. Later, Night Breeze. Let's see, Son of a Red Shirt. Not only that, but with fan art, writing, whatever, it's really good. Chances are a parent company would buy it and become canon, and the fan gets to help create the art. Well, see, that's even the best part about having owning the IP, Son of a Red Shirt. Technically, you wouldn't have to pay a fan to make that when they make the art. That is your IP. You get to use that art. But I would still recommend them giving credit for that artist. But because it is your IP, you're not required to actually pay for it. So, yeah, you have, like the Axonar people, you get to just take it and you get to slap your name on it. But as I said, I would prefer if they still gave them credit for it. I mean, it's not costing you any money, and you get free stuff. To me, it's just stupid the way they're handling it.
Free promotions, free promo. Hey, Bob,
and if you're worried, like CBS, we're worried that people are going to confuse it with an actual production by us. No, when you put it as a featurette on YouTube or something like that, you get to say it right beforehand saying, this was not produced by CBS. It is not considered canon. Boom. That's all you need.
Hey, Mike.
What up?
I'm going to take off because I am hungry now. And my stomach's starting to rumble.
I'm probably going to end it in about 10 minutes anyway. If anyone else wants to come up, I'll post the link one last time. Otherwise, I'll just sit here, bitch and moan for 10 minutes.
Well, Pickles is trolling. He can come up. Philip Gaming is in there. He can come up. Some of Red Shirt is there. He can come up. Night Breeze. Oh, he took off, didn't he?
Yeah, Night Breeze had to go.
And Captain Trek is back. He can come up.
Yeah, Captain Trek can come up if he wants to for the last 10 minutes. All right, I'll try to keep an eye out for your streams. I'm pretty sure I ring the bell, but I didn't get any notifications. But
Yeah, because I had no show because I had no internet. But there's gonna be a show this Wednesday at 12 noon.
all right, well, I'll look forward to it. Hopefully, I can watch it.
Well, that's what the bell's for. If you can't watch it, you got it on the watch later list.
All right, later, man.
Later,
How
Mike.
you doing,
Hi,
Captain?
Captain. Bye,
I'm
Captain.
doing all right. How are you?
Hi, Captain. Bye, Captain.
Bye, who?
Yeah, the last bit of the conversation was bitching about how CBS and Disney are treating fan productions and stuff lately.
I'm not surprised by it actually, but probably jealousy.
Well, as I said, from a business standpoint, it makes no sense to me how they're handling it.
No. But why would they, considering the business they've been doing, why would they do something that made sense?
And it's like, we've got nothing coming out soon. How dare they try to keep our product relevant and popular and in the mainstream? It's just stupid.
Well, yeah, it is stupid, but they don't consider the fan base as anything other than consumers. And well, you'll consume what we give you.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I read all the Star Trek, or not all, but most of the Star Trek books, and that was because there's no new TV shows being made right now. Let me read the books so I get to learn more stuff about the universe. I realize it's not canon. I don't care. And so it doesn't matter if it's canon or not. People still want to be involved with the IP sometimes.
Yeah, yes, they do. Like I said, they don't care. I don't know if they even care about money anymore, which doesn't make any sense because they're a business.
Yeah. So what's new with you before I end the stream in about 5 minutes?
Let's see here. Not too much. Actually, I was made aware that there's going to be a football game on today, and I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah, I wish I could care. I stopped with football when Chargers left San Diego.
Yeah, well, it's my hometown team, so yeah, kind of. But usually, at least I know when it's on. And today, I just kind of blanked on it. And Jeff Franklin and somebody else mentioned it, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. No, I've been doing live streams every day. That's about it.
Oh, we got someone else joining before I end the stream. How you doing, MB?
Hey, Cap, you little shit. You didn't tell me you were coming over to hang out with the big boys.
Big boys? I'm not a big boy. Well, I'm a big boy, but I'm not a big YouTuber.
I didn't know that I was going to. And then I looked and saw who was on, and oh, okay, I'll go on over there.
Yeah, well, damn it. That's the same excuse I have. Fuck.
To answer some of the red shirt, I didn't read a lot of the older Valentine books, mostly because I wasn't ever a huge fan of the TOS books. Most of the books I enjoyed were after the series ended. So it would be like post TNG, post DS9, the Voyager relaunch, Star Trek New Frontier, Typhon Pact. What else? What else? I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm missing. Oh, the post Enterprise books were really well done.
Those books?
Really?
Yeah, the post Enterprise books were especially if you because they didn't have to follow direct canon. Trip never died.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, I remember reading about that a little bit, but I was like, this was before Star Wars was acquisition by Disney, so I knew the canon and how they all played out differently. So I was kind of like, well, that's great, but I just cannot watch that episode.
Which one?
Um, these are the voyages. I just cannot watch it. It's the worst ever. I mean, it's not as bad as what we've gotten from CBS lately, but still pretty bad.
Of classic Trek, it was one of the
Yes,
worst. Yeah.
Classic Trek. There you go. Of Classic Trek.
Well, let's see. What other books at least for Star Trek I enjoyed?
Did you ever read the Dreadnought?
Which one was Dreadnought?
That was the one where the cover had the Dreadnought, the three
the
nacelle.
TOS one, right?
Yes.
No, I haven't read it, but I have read a synopsis of it, and that sounds like one I definitely wouldn't like because it doesn't follow established canon from the movies.
Have you read the Starship Space Race?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that was a good one too. Those are the two TOS books I remember reading very thoroughly and absolutely enjoying and wishing they had made movies of them.
Let's see, ones that I think would be really good as a movie. Not a movie. I want to see a New Frontier series.
Yes.
Yes, I would agree.
I mean, the closest thing to a New Frontier series we have is Lower Decks and Orville. Because what is Star Trek New Frontier? It's Star Trek with more violence, cussing, and sex.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, New Frontier introduced a hermaphroditic species that sleeps with both men and women. If you want a LGBT friendly character, that's what you have.
Yep. Yep.
Not only that, in the books, they establish pronoun uses because they refer to that character, which is, I think it's Borgnine or Borgai, or I even can't pronounce it, 72. But they refer to, because it's a bigendered species, they refer to him as here, as in HIR, instead of him or her. It's a combination of him and her.
That sounds better than the pronouns they've come up with now.
Well, when
Well,
you call someone
I
they,
haven't seen season 3 of Disco, so
Right.
yeah, but I mean, when you sit there saying I prefer the term they, it's like, so you prefer to be known as a multiple? Okay. Kind of
well,
a
the only thing
strange
I don't
thing.
like about saying they is that amorphous they that people seem to refer to all the time. You know, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to know. They really run the government. You know, all that weird BS.
Right.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry. They is a plural, not a singular.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
Well,
But
they
like
can
I
also
said,
be
when you have people
Well, it
talk
can be
about
a singular group. You're right, but still not.
well, they can be both singular and plural. Like if I'm saying Captain Trek likes Star Trek, they really like Star Trek.
no, not necessarily, because the way you said they, that would mean other people.
I was going to end the stream, but now we got multiple people joining.
Oh,
Excuse me, I'm technically not a person. I'm a sentient potato. There is a difference.
Hey, Revan, how you doing, buddy?
And I am a meat popsicle.
I'm a bit stressed. Last night I was talking to a friend and her flu has settled on her chest, and to get out the words, "Hey, how are you?" it took out 3 minutes.
wow.
I didn't understand a word you just said with your accent.
Why is it I'm the only one who understands him?
Because NB, you have spent you compared to Mike's barely heard me in months,
Right.
and Captain Trek and you are used to me.
Correct.
Well, that might be fair. Because we had Revan on my stream earlier, and it was like heard him just for everybody's like, people are like, I don't understand. I'm like, I don't know how you don't understand if I hear him just fine. I understand everything he says.
Okay.
Trust
I'll give
me.
you an example. Have any of you guys watched the show The Misfits?
Yes.
Okay. When I had to rewatch the first 2 episodes of that show because their accents were so thick, I missed half the dialogue at times. And now I'm in season 5 and I can catch every word they're saying.
Yeah, well, I can also ham up my accent. Can I come in like, Jesus, Mike, how's it going? Or else, I could even go full speed and it could be like Darren, we're talking about how's things are talking about me, Captain Trek, hope you're doing well, Emmy. Boy, I tend to slow down.
Trust me.
Okay.
That was
okay,
not even
Revan,
full speed. I've heard full
say my
speed
name.
before. And yes, I understood every single word.
Yeah, I understood him just fine.
So,
it's a little crazy, but I understood it.
Yeah.
Son of a red shirt. Oh, hey, buddy. I haven't seen you in a few days.
So what we talking about?
Oh, it's just general nerd chat. We originally were talking about.
I think Mike was talking. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Go ahead. What did you say?
Oh, I said I thought you were about to close down, but then I think you got a second wind here.
Well, now that 4 people are on, including myself, I might as well stay on for a little bit longer. I'm not.
Yay!
I'm going for my tablet. I can do this for another half an hour if I wanted to.
Cool.
I'm an inconvenience.
It's just going to annoy Caddy because she wants me to go pick her up.
Dude, just leave her there. It's even better if it's raining. How is the tiny hamster on the bicycle?
Injured.
Is she okay?
No, I make the joke with her sometimes that the wheels are turning, but the hamster's dead.
Hey,
I thought that was the hamster you were referring to.
I'm going to take that right out of your fucking hands.
All right, I will let you guys talk for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick Geloja break.
Go for it.
Okay. Have any of you heard the news that Mary Weissman, also known as the fattest member of Starfleet, has officially come out as being queer?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Why would we care?
I don't know, but this is all over the place. It's all over Twitter and fuckbook.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And who was she again?
Tilly.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, God, who gets... Oh, I thought you meant a Star Trek actor.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Well, using
the
word
I like Tilly.
Okay, you can like
her in
the
season
best
3
thing about Discovery.
Again, have you seen her in season 3?
Yes. No, I haven't seen season 3 though.
She's less than
I look at us band here, but I will say this about Tilly. Over the last 3 seasons, she's really blown up as a character.
Dude,
well, see, I also don't care.
Captain Trek laugh.
I don't care if the actress is gay or whatnot. Nope. It's the character I care about. Exactly. I don't care that George Takei is gay. I care if Sulu is a good character, and Sulu is a great character. It doesn't matter if his actor is gay or not.
Well, remember, he even said he never played his character as gay.
No.
Wasn't he pissed
flat out
off?
said it.
Wasn't he pissed off at
He
Star
never
Trek?
played Sulu as a
Yeah,
gay
he was
character.
initially pissed off at them for making the character gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he even said when JJ did that thing, it was like they talked to him. He's like, "Oh, okay," and he was like, they showed the scene, and he's like, "That could have been him hugging his brother," and I was like, "Yes, I agree. I don't agree with George Takei on almost anything, but even I was like, that's supposed to be your gay scene? I mean, it was like when they tried to say there was a gay scene in Star Wars, and it was like the two women giving a quick kiss. It's like, that could have been her friend. That could have been anything. It didn't mean jack shit because there was no context behind it.
I mean, honestly, I was talking, I think, Trek, I mentioned this to you months ago, that if I was doing a gay character, I would have him announce or something like that, just for talk's sake. Just to show you see him talking about his spouse, always saying his spouse, right? He's a different race. And he's going on and on and on about it. Talking about his kids, his spouse, blah, blah, blah. And then later on, they're on the battlefield, and he goes, yes, he says, in your terms, because the translator's broken, right? So he has to speak English, and now he has an accent. And he goes, in your words, he goes, my husband, I don't know how he would cope knowing what we are doing this far out into space. We shouldn't be, just not even have it like being a big thing, just being, we know the character's established. You know how much he loves his spouse, his kids, he misses them, they're on Deep Space 11. And then you discover that he's gay, that his spouse is actually a man the whole time. And he's there and it's like, but it's no big deal. It's just like anyone talking about their wife or their husband. It's none. I would not emphasize it in any way. Because if I was making a gay character, why the hell does it need to be emphasized? Because you wouldn't have a straight character walking around. My wife has titties.
Yeah. See,
exactly.
Take it to the Stamets and what's his face relationship. The fact that they're gay has no bearing on the story. It's the fact that they're in a relationship.
Season 3, them being gay is the whole thing. They haven't been up there.
See, at least that was one of the good things about season 1 and 2 then, because no one cared that they were gay. They cared that they were in a relationship. And that's how you should be writing it.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it. Stamets and Colbert, they kind of shoved them in. And the second half of season 2, it got really hammy, and now it's like there's a character on it who goes by they, them pronouns, and they're there, and the whole thing is like, I have a kid now. They didn't inform her that she was adopted. And they're like, yes, they and everything. And they're like, it's weird because all the LGBT characters in the show are signaled out together. All the black characters on the show are signaled out together. The two black couple, right, Michael Burnham book, are signaled out together. And I'm not racist. I've got friends who are bisexual and whatever. And I'm just there and I get bored, so I start noticing these things. Because I noticed that whenever they go black alert, they always pan to a black person. Someone on the bridge. And it's weird. And once I pointed it out, the guys who I was watching it with turned around and they're like, you cannot unsee it. It's like, black alert, it goes to Michael Burnham. Black alert goes to the black man. Black alert goes to Uwu.
One of the things, unfortunately, CBS's Star Trek has not been able to do is establish their characters. Let's take, and I go back to this one because it's one of my favorite episodes, Data's Day. It's just a day in the life of Data, but we learn about Chief O'Brien. It's the first time we ever meet Keiko, and their characters are very established just based on that one episode. Whereas you go into Discovery, and it wasn't until the second season we even knew some of the people's names.
But you see, the thing. Go ahead, Wild.
I was just going to say, if by, any stretch of the imagination that Keiko happened to be a man, would that change Data's day in any way when you're talking
No
about the
way
relationship
whatsoever.
between the characters?
No, I
And
don't believe so at
exactly.
all.
If you
And I
look at
wouldn't
what
have had an issue with that.
If Keiko had been okay, I'm gonna say this, Mike. If Keiko had been a man, yes, it might have been a little shocking at first, but would it have changed the quality of the story? No, I
Do
don't
any of
believe
you-
so at all.
Exactly.
Do any of you
And-
remember in DS9? I forget the name of the episode, but it was Dax's old joined spouse.
Yeah, the symbiote.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
and in the 90s, in the mid 90s, Cisco turned around and he said, "If this was anyone else, I wouldn't care. I'd be all for it. I'd be gone home behind you. But you know the problem. You know what happens because of who it is. It wasn't about the gender. It's about the fact that these two symbiotes used to be married, and
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
gave a fuck."
And it took the ideology of, that whole thing. Yes, they were both women at the time, but it didn't matter. What
Yeah.
mattered is they used to be married. They used to be of the same sex. The symbiotes haven't forgotten their love of each other.
Mhm.
It didn't matter that they were still, and it was the whole thing. Why can't they be together? Well, because in Trill society, it says once, a symbiote is passed, once a host is passed on, the symbiote goes to another person and must differentiate themselves from that. Now, that's where she kind of bucked the system a little bit, but it had nothing. The fact that she was a female was so inconsequential to the story.
Exactly.
Sorry if I went. Okay, yeah, exactly. The fact that she was female had nothing to do with it. It was so minuscule. It's like, oh, okay, fine. It was the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
I get it. But the point of the matter is, when you really watch the story, the fact that they're both female has nothing to do
Yes,
with the impact.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
I don't care if the characters are done right. This is all I care about. You'd have the bloody characters be gay. I don't care, right? Because
Exactly.
I was talking to someone and I said basically our community, the nerd community, is the most accepting of all of them. Man, I'm friends with people who you class as SJWs. We just don't talk politics. That's it. And
Now,
And,
I'm going to give
I-
you guys an example of something from the
Okay.
books, because I was talking about the Star Trek books earlier. In the Star Trek Starfleet Corps of Engineers, which is also a really good series, I highly recommend it if you haven't read it. One of the characters is a Bajoran that was actually dating the Lieutenant Hawk character from Star Trek First Contact.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So in the books, it at least shows that Lieutenant Hawk was gay. Does
Right.
anything, if that was canon, because I don't consider the books actually canon, I have a whole separate head canon for them. Does it change anything that happened in First
Nothing.
Contact, knowing
No.
that Lieutenant Hawk
no,
was gay?
absolutely not.
Nothing whatsoever.
And how it's written in the books, it's not the fact that a gay person died. It's about the fact that how does this person move on when his lover died?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
I mean,
that's
in
good.
that in
And that
Destiny,
is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
in Destiny, they had a character who came out as being gay in Destiny. They're like, oh, but that's not what confused people. They're like, hold on, why is he dating a Guardian? Because in it, Guardians are established as being immortal. They will come back to life when they die. This guy is just a human, which means he will age and he will die. He hasn't been touched by the life. So the fans are not like, oh, it's gay. That's weird. The fans are like, hold on now. Why is he dating an immortal? That's someone who's going to date a puppy. But then it turns out that his boyfriend died, and they turned it into a joke because the Guardian chose the name Mark. Okay, the boyfriend who was left alive, who was mourning him, was a sniper. He was a sniper who missed his mark.
Oh God, that is stupid.
That is what they did with him.
Makes me happier. I never played those damn games.
Actually, you don't really interact with them that much anymore. The games are actually good. If you have an Xbox, they're all free. I'd suggest checking it out if you're bored. Like they've got all the
No,
DLCs on.
I kind of avoided the Destiny games primarily because they had shitty resale value when it came to the discs. So I never bought them.
Oh, it's free.
That's the problem. You can't sell something that's free.
Well, I'm pretty sure I
never
could
played
sell
Destiny
MBD.
myself. I've actually never played Destiny myself.
Question is, who would buy?
I'm pretty sure I could find some African warlords.
Really?
Yeah, Lord Umba. I'll sell you to him for 3 cows and a donkey. You know what? Fuck it, just take him. I'll put you in a leather corset and I'll bring you in on a leash with a gag in your mouth and everything. It's like, hey,
I don't need to know that much about your sex life, Darth Revan.
Wow, Mike, you brought up a good point when we were talking about Data's Day earlier. And it's like, if Keiko had been a man, would it have changed the story? Okay, maybe a little bit, but the overall, I mean, think about, going through DS9 and everything. No, it would not have changed his character at all.
I
It
have a
would not have
question.
changed the story. It would still have been a great story because it would have just been, as the story progressed, it would have felt natural. Would have felt okay.
I have a
Versus where
question.
they are trying to
Well, the
do
only thing that would have changed would have been her being pregnant.
Yeah, that would have changed it. But I was specifically just talking about Data's Day, the episode.
Yeah,
I have a
I
question
know
for you
exactly.
guys.
No, yeah, I get exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have changed maybe that part of it. But still, I don't think it would have changed the quality of the story. I
wouldn't.
think it would still been a great story and still been one of my favorites. It wouldn't have mattered.
Let's say, for talk's sake, we see Dax and Ezri is going out with Bashir and they've got 3 kids, say they're grandparents at this stage, right? Ezri dies and there's a new younger male Dax. My thing is when he sees Julian Bashir, because this guy has been straight his entire life, is he in because he has the Simio and the Simio remembers all the feelings he had for Bashir? Would he now fall in love with Bashir, or what would happen?
I think he would. I think the whole point is you remember the feelings, but you're now a different person. It's supposed to be different,
right?
Yeah, kind of like what happened with Ezra and Worf.
Yeah, that also should have been something they talked about. Was she should not have tried to have a relationship with Worf because it was still wrong from the same episode you were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's what I have this theory that it's not wrong for non-trill species. It's wrong for the trill species to go back to another member of the trill species. Because let's say, for talk's sake, that NB is a giant trill, right? And NB gets knocked out and everything like that. So what happens if, say, Vile Mike gets the geek symbiote, and he lives down the road from him? He's like, if you think about it, you'd be sitting in your house like there all day. Just say you never married, didn't have any kids, Mike. Okay, so you're there in your house, you're sitting down, you're watching TV, you see NB's kids going up and down on their hollow bikes or whatever like that, and you're outside and you're like, did you do your homework? Because to you, they were your kids 2 days ago, but now they're not anymore. So you still love them.
Yeah, see, to me, that would be irksome. I would say that they shouldn't be involved with those kids either. Because that would just be detrimental to the health of the kids.
Yeah, because what I think happens is, let's say that NB lives on Trill. He's a Trill scientist. Okay? So then the next geek host is somebody who's a starship captain and works out in space. is away from the planet. So, pardon me, the possibility of the two of them running in together is practically zero. That's why it took a few hundred years for Jadzia and the previous host to run into each other.
Well, remember, the whole point is when they join together, it's a new person, a new host, a new experience. That's why they make it a taboo to go back to your past.
Yeah.
Whether it's right or wrong, I actually would say that's kind of wrong, but they may have their reasons for it. But it's still one of those taboo issues, unfortunately, for the trolls. And it's very difficult for it's very difficult for everybody else who's not Trill to understand what they're going through. Remember, Bashir and Kira are talking about it. And she's like, she doesn't understand. And Bashir understands from a scientific perspective, but not, of course, a personal perspective, if that makes any sense.
Perfect. It'd be like what I would love is I would love a new Dax captain, right? And you see him say going back to DS9, but his DS9 looks a whole lot different, right? And because of the upgrades and everything like that after Bajor joins the Federation. But when we go back, we see the Dax host, the symbiote, giving him memories. And you see him turning and he looks down this corner and say, for talk's sake, you see like the Emporium. And the Emporium is where Quark Spary used to be. And he stands there and he looks up, and when he looks up, that's where you see Odo standing beside Jadzia, looking down and everything. And you see clips of DS9, the TV show, but played as memories.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking here, Vile,
go ahead.
I there was an interesting question that came up a few streams ago. I want to get your opinion on it.
Alrighty.
DS9 is my favorite Star Trek series. Captain Sisko is my favorite captain. With all my bias aside, somebody made a question, and I actually had to think about. Do you think DS9 would have been created if Roddenberry had been alive at the time?
Probably not. I don't think Roddenberry would have appreciated the non-utopian aspects of it. He didn't realize how boring utopia is.
Yeah. See, that was the thing. I know a lot of people, and I say the same thing. I don't know I think if he had lived to see it and maybe given up creative control, he might have liked it. But then again, he might have also hated it. Whereas
now, I would say, would he have approved of a black captain? Yes. Would he have approved of a female second officer? Yes. Would he have approved of a Klingon officer? Yes. I mean, of course, he added Worf on there on TNG, so yeah. But some of the writing, I don't think he would not have liked the war. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think what people are calling him a communist for is because of where he said a utopia, especially because of the era that he was in and things like that. Well, because the utopia is a communist idea, right? Like the concept of a utopia. But the thing is,
it depends on who. Any group has their own utopia.
Great.
But I'm just saying originally it was a communist thing.
I don't know how communist. It's definitely a socialist utopia.
Utopia was a book long before the communists came to power in Russia.
No, I'm not even.
I'm talking about the modern concept of the utopia, not necessarily actual novel.
Oh no! I'm just going back and talking about the man himself.
Oh yeah.
So I think a lot of people also like to downplay him himself and what he done for Star Trek, because for some reason there's a big hate movement in the community. Aeons and Ricky, and which I don't like, because I don't like there being hate in our community, because we've all been bullied enough. We don't need to do it to ourselves. And it's just so weird, because they're like, oh yeah, Roddenberry's not that good, blah blah blah. Anti-Trekker loads Roddenberry, basically. Right? He keeps putting down his contributions to Star Trek, he keeps putting down what he'd done and everything like that, which I do not like. I mean, he is the man who created Star Trek. It was his idea. And everything. It's like, shut the fuck up. But
the problem is the extreme. There are people like Andy Trekker who are, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Then there's the other ones going, oh, Saint Roddenberry. It's like, really?
Yeah.
No. He was a man. He had flaws. Yeah. So did we all.
Yeah.
Yes, but he had an
except
idea.
for me.
No,
I am the god of
that's what always bothered me is like, well, he was a womanizer. He was this, he was that. It was like, and he still tried to create an idea that was better, a better future. Yes, he was. He was flawed. Of course, he was flawed.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I want you to think about this juxtaposition, though.
Right. Okay.
I want you guys to think about this juxtaposition, since I'm going to end the stream probably in about 3 minutes, because I want to go pick up Caddy.
Yeah.
But not only was Gene Roddenberry a feminist, he was a womanizer.
Yeah.
That should kind of make you understand how flawed of a human being he was. On the plus side, he was a feminist. On the negative, he was still a womanizer.
Again, so are most male feminists.
Hey, I'm a feminist, and I wouldn't consider myself a womanizer. I stick to just Mrs. Vile.
Well, dude, I wish more male feminists were like you then, because most male feminists I have met are very, very far away from what you are. You seem to be a decent guy who can have a conversation with. Most male feminists are just.
As far as I'm concerned, a feminist is someone who just treats women equally.
I'm an egalitarian, and I do that.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that, because I don't treat my wife equally. She does not treat me equally. She knows her flaws and her strengths. I know my flaws and my strengths. We complement each other on those.
Yeah. I should
rephrase. I should say what I mean. What I mean is,
I don't mean to.
Hold on.
I mean,
NB.
Sorry. What I meant was, in the eyes of the law, individuals should be treated equally.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Period.
Gotcha. No problem.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say this thing, guys. NB needs to go and collect his daughter, and this topic could literally be a stream of its own.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, go and get your daughter before she forgets you exist.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining the last half hour, guys. I really appreciate it. And next week is all Weird Al Jepnerdy.
Oh dear God.
And DJ Odyssey says he wants to play, and shoot, I can't remember my tweet about it, so I can't remember who else wants to play.
I would love to, but I barely know Weird Al.
Well, maybe you'll learn something if you watch it next Sunday.
Dude, I like most of your streams, dude.
All right. And I will see you guys next week. Later this week, I will be releasing the Voltron video. Don't know which day yet, whenever I finish.
Cool. Sounds
all right.
Good.
Anything you guys want to plug real quick?
Every Saturday on my channel, Darth Revan, I stream. And I stream a rotating group of people. And next week, I'm doing an Avatar stream. So if any of you are into Avatar The Last Airbender, me and one or two friends are going to be talking about the shows and the universe in general. So come along and give me a subscription, please. I need attention.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see here. I do have streams going on every day, 5 a.m. Central. They vary topics, so it's nothing. Let's see here. Let me drop a video in the chat for. Let's see here. Where'd it go?
Good to see you, son of the red shirt.
And here we go. Here is
See
a
the
video
sunlight,
that Reverend did. You can also subscribe from there.
Well, thank you. Oh, duh. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing topical stuff, because Ireland has officially committed war crimes.
Sorry, who?
Ireland has officially committed war crimes.
Again.
Oh, gravy.
Oh, dude, I will tell you what. I will tell you after stream, because some of the stuff I cannot talk about on stream.
All right. MB, anything you want to add before I end?
No, I don't have anything going on currently right now. Other than I normally do Saturdays, Sundays, Quarks Bar and 10 Forward. I did my stream the other day. Revan was on and my son was on, and we had an absolute blast.
Yeah. So anyone here give NB Geeks a subscribe. He's a great guy, and he also needs attention.
All righty. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So
Yeah.
later, folks.
Later,
Peace
maters.
and long life. Peace and long life.